The American dream, a land of opportunity where hard work leads to prosperity, is facing a harsh reality. While the 20th century saw a strong middle class built on well-paying, secure jobs with benefits, a shift in corporate priorities has pushed many into poverty. This essay argues that a brand of rapacious capitalism, fueled by a relentless pursuit of profit, has become the norm, leaving workers struggling to survive. Before 2008, many corporations offered a social contract. Employees received fair wages that allowed them to support a family, own a home, and plan for retirement. Benefits like health insurance and pensions provided a safety net. This fostered loyalty and a sense of shared purpose. However, a new philosophy emerged, championed by figures like Milton Friedman, an economist and statistician, who argued that a company's sole responsibility is to its shareholders. This ideology prioritized short-term gains over long-term investment in employees and communities. The consequences have been devastating. Stagnant wages have become the norm, failing to keep pace with rising costs of living. Offshoring jobs to countries with lower labor costs became commonplace, leaving American workers with fewer opportunities. Benefits like pensions were slashed or eliminated altogether, shifting the burden of healthcare onto individuals. This corporate strategy creates a vicious cycle. Low wages lead to a decline in consumer spending, hurting the very companies that rely on it. So seeing all this, ladies and gentlemen, the elite psychoses, prized him with the 1976 Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences for his research on consumption analysis, monetary history and theory, and the complexity of stabilization policy. It is a mouthful, but please think. Because this is an insight into how they think. So now small wonder that, furthermore, a weakened middle class erodes the tax base, hindering investments in infrastructure and education, which are crucial for future economic growth. The impact on individuals is profound. Precarious work, characterized by low pay, few benefits, and no job security, has become widespread. Many Americans now hold multiple jobs just to make ends meet, sacrificing time with family and personal well-being. The stress of financial insecurity takes a toll on physical and mental health. This is not simply an economic issue, it's a moral one. The pursuit of profit at any cost has eroded the social fabric of America. The gap between the wealthy and the poor has widened dramatically, creating a sense of despair and disenfranchisement. The solution requires a multi-pronged approach. Stronger regulations are needed to curb corporate greed and ensure fair wages and benefits. Policies promoting worker ownership and profit sharing can realign corporate incentives. Lobbying has to be eliminated and made illegal, and politicians, representatives, senators and presidents who just promise and not deliver on this bribery shameless, corrupt scheme, should lose their jobs immediately, regardless of the length of term. As we can be fired on the spot from our jobs, they should be too from their jobs. Investing in education and training is essential to ensure a skilled workforce that can compete in the global economy. Ultimately, a return to a socially responsible form of capitalism is needed. Corporations must recognize that their success is tied to the well-being of their employees and communities. Only then can the American dream be revived, ensuring that hard work leads not just to survival, but to a life of dignity and opportunity. We get, sadly, more and more docile, to our and our families' detriment. Solution: let's read and apply the word of the Constitution. Those who wrote it on September 17, 1787, knew that evil would gain power, if not kept, checked. We have to exert and use our God-given rights, and our Constitution-given rights is not easy because the corporation is in cohorts with politicians, due to corruption, bribery and shared psychopathy. Always remember, we the majority of people are good people, but not organized and united, in a strong monolith. We the people, just need to focus on what is common to us, or I should say, what they do to us all, the commoners, how they like to call us. Their mind-manipulated divisions are created by them. They are busy picking topics of separation, so in the shadows, they can conspire against us, our families, and if you think that those conspiracies are for our benefit, for us to be, prosper, healthy, free, and to pursue our personal growth and happiness, think again. They want exact the opposite, for us, for our kids and grandkids. In some of my videos, I started by telling you guys, being good is not to be misunderstood with being docile and ignorant. We have to stop and reassess our situation before we get stirred and chased off the edge of the economic cliff, down to the pit of no return. Stop. If you think that you can get into their elite club, you as a commoner will not be accepted in the private tight club ever. Elitism has roots deeper than wealth. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and God bless you.